Hello and welcome back to the Highlands fishing expansion. We're up here in the grass field again. We are going to be finishing off the kind of cutting and, well, foraging of the grass to make it into our new field. I'm just going to set the worker off again to finish off with the windrowing, whilst we jump into the brand new John Deere with the forage wagon. We have got a bigger forage wagon here, which will hopefully help us with the amount of carting that we're going to have to do. Because, yeah, this one is about double the size as the one that we had before. So that should mean, well, half as much carting. There is a fair amount of grass here. So let's crack on and hopefully get this done before it goes too dark. the last load of grass. I'm not entirely sure how much is in the pit. It will also need compacting down, but there's quite a lot in here actually. Better than doing it as bales. We did have a lot of bales already. I wonder if it will tell us. Yes, it does. But let's add the rest of this to the pit. Let's try and reverse this up. So we have a grand total of where's it gone? Somewhere here. Ah, okay, that's interesting. It tells us that. Yeah, so we have a grand total of 124,000 litres worth of grass. So this will all need compacting in, so we might as well do a little bit of compacting whilst we have the big trailer on it. We have also got to do the weeds, but we might just do those in the morning when it's a bit lighter. Yeah, I think they're quite big, so we're going to need a sprayer anyway. So hopefully we can get rid of those fairly easily. How are we doing with this? Almost 50%. Yeah, a trailer does help with the compaction, which is good. It's not the easiest thing to go back and forth with. But yeah, 50% now, so let's finish that off, and then I think I'm going to do a little bit of cultivating just to get the outline of the field, and then we can do the rest of the cultivating when it's a little bit lighter in May. And that is 100% compacted. Let's turn that off. We can turn the lights off on the tractor as well. If we come over to here, I wonder, is this still in the pit or not? It might not be. But let's see. Yes. Okay, so that is blanket. Yes, there was a little bit of spillage, but that's okay. Yeah, so that is now all covered up. Let's go and return the forage wagon. The forage wagon, where are we going? We are going to here. Vehicles. Where is it? Here, yes. 0 months. So that one can be returned now. So that is good. This one... Yeah, I don't think we have anything else to return. No, we own everything else. That is good. So we will now go and find... actually, we'll go and use the New Holland. Turn on all the lights. Oh. And where did we put our cultivator? I don't know where we put it. Let me go and find it, and then we will just outline the fields whilst it's freshly cut. is the outline of our new field. Quite a big field. Probably actually one of the smaller fields that we have, but it should be a pretty large field overall. Let's turn that off, and we will pop on over to Walter. Hello, Walter. Yes, so we have... we are going to pass through to May. I believe everything else is sorted. We will deal with the weeds in the morning as well. And I think that's it. Everything else has been planted in April that needs to be. The soya beans, which we are planting in the new grass field, can be planted in the next month. I would think that the animals are all good. Saying that, the cows really don't have any grass at all. They do have meadow grass, so they might be alright. Their health is already at 0, so that isn't good. We will need to look into that. So, yeah, and then we've also got our productions. That one should be alright. That one is full. That one should be okay. It will run out eventually. That is all good. So let's us sleep through to, yeah, about 8 o'clock. Let's do that. So there we go. It is May. So we can actually speed time up now. We were keeping it there just to make sure that we could actually plant the correct crops at the correct time. So back to the grass field. We are going to continue on with the cultivation. And yeah, we'll just get this all cultivated up, and then we'll probably put a worker on the seed drill whilst we get the weeds under control in the other fields. In fact, before we continue on with this, let's actually have a look at the weeds situation to see how many fields we're dealing with. This doesn't seem to be showing us. Okay, so yeah, all our fields are infested with weeds. Varying various degrees of coverage, but yeah, they'll all need spraying off. That's probably the best way of dealing with them. Luckily, our new kind of field that will be grass, between 49 and 50, isn't actually classed as a field, so it's not got weeds in it yet. 35 will probably have weeds in it at some point, but we can deal with that later on. But let's crack on with the cultivation work, and we'll get these fields ready to plant with some soya. I think it's soya. I think we put oats in the other fields, haven't we? Yes, I think so. Yes, some soya. So the field has been created, and we've just put a little bit of fertilizer on it just to kind of get ahead of the stage of this. I wonder, can we buy the field information for this field, or have we got it? I think we might actually have it. I think we already bought it, didn't we? Oh, purchase soil information we can do still. Yes, we will do that. So that is going to... Salty clay. That's a different one. We haven't got that before. pH bad. Okay, so we are going to need... If we come over to here, pH... It says pH is bad, but all the others are pH good. Nitrogen is fine. Bit patchy, but not a lot we can do about that. We'll get the New Holland connected to the seed drill. And then we can progress with a little bit of weeding, which is needed in the 3 fields that we planted in the previous episodes. But let's go and get the seed drill. And we're going to be putting in the soybeans. So we're going to put this on a worker. It wants to do 3 headlands. That's fine. Do the headlands first. And we will set the worker off. Should be alright. We'll come back to it in a moment. But yeah, let's head on to the New Holland because we want to get a sprayer. Now, sprayer. What sort of sprayer should we get? Now, I'm thinking we probably could go with... We could probably go with this. It would probably... Yeah, this should be big enough for now. I probably don't need the big tank. But what do we put on it? Do we put the pulse width modulation on? Which will enable the sprayer to control each individual nozzle separately. This enables uniform application regardless of the speed and conditions. And then we've got the Weed Whacker 2. With this configuration, each nozzle of the sprayer will only turn on while there is an actual weed below it. That seems like a good thing to have. That is going to make it quite expensive though. But I do want it on there. I think we're going to have to do another higher purchase at 10%, maybe 2 years. What's that? Monthly cost of £2,000. If we go for 3 years, yeah, that would be good. And then we also need the liquid fertilizer. Where are the barrels of fertilizer? Probably in the consumables under this category. Liquid fertilizer, yeah, quite expensive. Is there a difference? That's 2,000 litres, that's 2,000 litres. Then you've got herbicide as well. Yes, we don't want liquid fertilizer. We want the herbicide. No price difference at all. So let's get 2 of those. Hopefully that is good enough. And we'll head over to the store. And then once the field has been sown up at the top, we'll then come down here and just plant this with a little bit of grass. We've just got the last little bits of this field, and then we are, well, all done for the, well, combine. Then we're all done for the combinable crops for this year. There we go. That is the field all done. We just need to put in the grass now. But if we come back to here, yes, you can see the worker is working on the weeds. We've got the weeds removed from 23. 35 is, well, completely clear for now. And then 22 also needs the weeds removing, which will set the worker up in a moment. But if we come over to, yeah, all green, very good. The crops, I don't know why. There we go. It's loaded now. Yeah, so we got soya beans, sunflowers, oats, and onions. So 4 different crops. Well, it's actually going to be 5 different crops technically, because we're going to have a field of grass as well. But that's not a combinable crop. And I know the onions aren't technically combinable, but they do require a harvester rather than a mower. So let's get the last field all sown up. So we need grass. There we go. And then hopefully we can make that into a profitable field of grass. Probably needs a fertilise layer on top as well. But we're not going to see the benefits of that, I don't think. Soil, no data found. Yeah, we're not going to find any data for it, I don't think. So we can do, but it's not going to make that big of a difference, really. Let's unfold the seeder. Just want to try and get this seed here from under the tree. There we go. Got that. Right. No. I don't want a worker to work on it. We are going to set it. Ah, yes, this is done. A rather weird outline of the field, but that's okay. Let's set that up. And let's get on with a little bit of grass planting. Just this last little bit, and then the grass field is created. So there we have it. We have, I say we have, maybe we just have to update this. Yeah, there we go. We have all our fields sowed with various different crops. We've got rid of all the weeds, which is good. So it is time to put this drill away in the shed for another year. Let's head up to the castle before we finish off the episode to see the progress. And that looks like there's more scaffolding. Yes, it has gone into another stage. So it still has a fair amount of planks and beams in storage. Requires materials, castle stones. Okay, so we are going to have to get the castle stone production up and running. Enabled so that we can build the rest of the castle. So that is going to be an interesting one. But thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. We've got quite a bit done today. And I will see you in the next one. Until then, bye for now.